I am so sorry for that. The power and the computers just completely went out
Okay, no worries.
right in the middle of that. Um, but as we were saying, she's let you down in really big ways, and now she's doing it again in front of your dad. How did that make you feel? That she's repeatedly done this, not backed you up?
Like, I mean, it hurts. It definitely hurts. But it's just like another, like I need to figure it out. Like, it hurts because it's like, that's my mom. Like that's my mom, and I try to put myself in her shoes and everything, but like I can't imagine myself doing like the things that she does, you know? Like if I would have found out that my dad, God forbid, would do that to my kids, like
Mm-hmm.
I would cut him off. Like I would find another place to live, cut him off.
But
Like
that's
that's
not
my kid. Like
right.
what do you mean? Like that's my kid, and it's like, and then now with my dad, I feel like she didn't have that like chance to experiment either, to live her own life, to be her own self. I mean, she conceived me when she was 15, barely turned 16 when she had me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our birthdays are days apart.
Oh, wow.
Hers is the 28th of October and mine is the 2nd of November. Like, she had just turned 16 when she had me. And I feel like she just relies on my dad a lot because she wasn't able to um, actually grow into a person. She just had to rely on like everything that my dad like would tell her, or like she just relied a lot on my dad, and that's just how she is. She gets her validation from my dad. She tries to get validation from my dad all the time. She doesn't know how to be her own person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's ironic how um, they judge, like for example, my cousins for leaving their partner. Um, but I actually admire them because they left their partner. They were strong enough to leave their partner
Absolutely.
for their kids. Like they did it for the kids. And my mom, like she says that she's with my dad for us, but I'm that's not true. Like that's like you know. So it's like I know my mom. My mom always, and that's what I hate about my mom. Like she always seeks validation from my dad. Doesn't matter if I get in trouble. Doesn't matter if anybody else gets in trouble. In trouble. Um, she just wants his validation, and She literally tells him nonsense, like things that are not even her business to tell, just to have conversations with him.
Mm-hmm.
She's very attached to him, and I feel like that's major, the major reason why she can't leave him. Not even like putting me and my brother aside. Like I feel like that's
And
the reason why she can't
how does
leave.
it make you feel that your mom appears to be more dedicated entirely to your dad over her own kids? Even especially when it comes down to safety. Yeah, I can
Um, like it's just it upsets me
absolutely.
because it's like it's upsetting. Like of course, like I don't want to tell her leave my dad, like leave my dad. I've told her before. Like it's like last year we had so many conversations. Every car ride was about that. Every single car ride, and she would tell me, "Your dad hasn't called me in days. He stays active on his social media, but he doesn't respond." And I told him like, "Why don't you respond?" And he's like, "Well, for what?" Like, and I've told him I was like, "Oh, like." I think it's better we go our separate ways or whatever. And he just says that it's whatever I want, that he's not gonna stop me. And it was all we would talk about. Like, it was all we would talk about. And I feel like, in a sense, I turned into her own therapist. Like, I would listen
Yeah,
to her and I would give her, like, advice as if she was my friend. When it's like, she's
when
my
she's your
mom and we're
mom.
talking about my dad. We're talking about my dad. And I'm like, Mom, like, he is just a husband. He's not a dad. Like, he doesn't. I haven't learned anything from him.
Hmm.
Like, he never taught me, like, anything. Like, he. Basically, I grew up, and then he just, like, it was like, oh, on to the next kid. Like, he didn't even. He doesn't care. Like, he told you he doesn't care. He shows you he doesn't care.
And she still
Why are you
stays.
still there?
Right.
Like, no, like, I do it for you guys. Like, I do it for you guys. You think that I would ever want anything bad, wish, anything bad upon you guys? Of course not. Like, and she was like, if I leave your dad, like, if me and your dad get divorced, would it affect you? And I'm like, Mom, who wouldn't that, like, affect? Like, of course, but it
Mm.
also affects me, like, that you stay with him. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
absolutely. It's almost harder on you because you're the one, the daughter, the child, pointing
mm,
out things in your mom's marriage that are not good and that are causing, and overall, it's causing you more stress for her to stay.
yeah, and it's like, as it hurts me both ways because it's like at the end of the day that's my dad.
Absolutely. And
Like that's my dad and I used to be daddy's little girl and whatnot, but and for one instance it's like I see it and it's like, okay, like he grew up that way. Like he grew up that way, he doesn't like he grew up that way, he doesn't it's his first time living too. It's his first time being a parent too. He's just growing up, he's just living life, but it's like he has gotten so many chances to change, to be better, and he never does. And
and
it's like
how did
everybody tells my mom, like even when when she brought me over here to be with her, my grandma would tell her to not like not give like legal status to like my dad or anything and to just stay here and work and like just with like she had me like what else did she like need like and my grandma would tell her to not go back to my dad and everything.
how was your life out here in the US before your dad came from Mexico? Did because it seems like you had a better relationship with him when he was in Mexico versus being here in the same household with you.
Yeah. um it was we had a good relationship but I was also younger so I feel like that influences a lot. Typically that's just how it works. Like when you're small, you get like, of course, like you have you get treated good and everything, and then as you grow up, it's like you're just like not that important.
So did you so you were very important to him and then you said your brother was born
Yeah,
and he changed
yeah,
because he finally got the boy.
yeah.
Did that cause you any feelings of resentment or displacement toward your father? That his
It
attention
was
was now somewhere else?
it just like confused me
Yeah,
because it's like I had so many expectations. Like I the years that I was here without him, like I just wanted my dad. Like I wanted him
absolutely.
here for my birthday. I wanted to see him Father's Day. Like I wanted him those days that in elementary where you could take your dad to eat. When like I would get picked up after school and I would see all the kids getting picked up by their dads. I like and I wanted that so bad, and I was like,